And overall, one game out of second place in the Western Conference behind Memphis. Pell 6-7 away from home under second-year head coach Willie Green.
CJ McCullum, 6'3" guard, Lehigh.
Herbert Jones, 6'6", forward, Alabama.
Trey Murphy, 6'9", forward, Virginia.
Zion Williamson, 6'7", forward, Duke.
Jonas Valanciunas, 6'11", center, Lietuvos Rytas, Lithuania.
And, of course, Zion had 70 points in the two games against the Suns last weekend, 35 in each game. For the Phoenix Suns, they're 17-12 overall. They're 12-3 in this building, so very difficult to beat. And they snapped a 5-game losing streak 2 nights ago in Los Angeles. Right now, they sit 4th in the West under Monty Williams, who in his 4th year in the desert. Chris Paul back at point guard, averaging 10.7 points, 9 assists a game. Devin Booker did not play against the Pelicans in that Sunday loss in New Orleans. He is back in the lineup after missing a couple of games with a sore hamstring. Mikal Bridges at the 3, coming off a 27-point effort in that Clipper game. Torrey Craig will be the 4. Deandre Ayton is out tonight for the Suns with the left ankle sprain. Bismack Biyombo will take his place at the 5. Bismack Biyombo has been very, very good against the Pelicans in his career, including a double-double off the bench in the Suns' win here back on October 28th. That's your starting 5, as always presented by Verizon with 5G. Inactive list presented by Morris Bart. Brandon Ingram remains out. This will be his 10th game missed with the left great toe contusion. E.J. Liddell with the right ACL recovery. Darian Sebron is in the G League in Birmingham. Those are your particulars. Tip-off is next.
It's time for tip-off with basketball.
All right, here we go, baby. Pelicans and Suns, act number 4 from the desert. We get set to go here at Footprint Center in front of another sellout crowd, and it's the Gorilla's birthday. Happy birthday, Gorilla, the longtime mascot of the Phoenix Suns. So a very festive atmosphere. Again, after what happened last weekend in New Orleans, you know these Phoenix fans are ready to even the score. Your officiating crew tonight, Josh Tiven is the crew chief. Brett Mansell is the referee. Andy Nagy is the umpire. Pelicans in the red statement edition uniforms tonight. Pelicans in white across the chest, white numerals front and back. The gold and blue trim down the side. Statement edition uniforms for the Suns. Black tops, bottoms, white PHX across the chest. And the orange, yellow, dark orange mix numerals front and back, same colors on the trim. Pels will go left to right. Phoenix right to left as you view it on your radio dial and mobile device. Here we go. Everybody on their feet. Valanciunas and Biyombo in the center circle. Ball up in the air. And Biyombo wins the tip. And Chris Paul will walk it into the front court with his purple shoes. And get it to Bridges, right wing, back to CP. Picked up by McCollum. Trying to get it down low. Instead, Booker up top. Straightaway three off the curl, and that's how we started. So welcome back, Devin Booker. I don't know how you let that guy free, but there he is. So 3-0 Phoenix, and everybody has a seat. Herb Jones, top Valanciunas, now far left side to McCollum, trying to post up Jonas left of the lane. He does so, backing down Biyombo. He's on the left lane line. Couple more dribbles, goes up off the window, and again, they're trying to get Valanciunas, and he's missing bunnies. Booker coast to coast, chested to Bridges, left corner three, 6-0. Just like that. You don't make a layup, and it goes back the other way. So, not the start you wanted. McCollum, up top Z, his first touch. Williamson with Craig trying to guard him. Forget about it. Drives all the way in, but he missed the layup as Biyombo stepped in his way. Back the other way, Paul. Guarded by McCollum. Chested over to Craig. Shovels to Booker. Booker got free. Pulls up dotted line. 8-0. Now McCollum front court right. Around Valanciunas. Dotted line. Bounce feed to Jonas. Baseline floater. Good. So Pels are on the board. 8-2. So quick start here by the Suns. Couple made threes. And a floater by Booker, who already has 5. Now Paul. Right wing, deep. Looking for a cutter. Got Booker again. Goes right by Herb Jones. Scooping layup is blocked, though, by Herb. And it's off of Booker's left shin out of bounds. So McCollum jogs it into the front court. Up top, JV. One dribble. Picked it up now, Z. Chests it over to CJ. Deep left wing three. Good. 8-5. So 5 straight for New Orleans. Just underway here in the desert. Paul. Let's feed out to Bridges. Bump by Murphy. Back to CP in the corner. Now Murphy on the switch. Out long to Booker in front of the center circle. Pulls up for 3. This is not a good sign if Booker can't miss, and he hasn't. Other than the block shot. 8 points for Devin Booker, who is already off and running. 11-5, Phoenix. Now McCollum. Spins right. Drives to the top of the key. Still driving. Splits defenders and floats it up off the square with a left hand. So McCollum now with 5 early points, and it's 11-7. Suns have started out 4 of 5 from the floor. New Orleans 3 of 5. No turnovers as of yet. Paul left elbow. Skip pass over to Bridges. Wide open 3. That's short. Rebound, volleyball out, taken by McCollum. You're on the run. Chest it up to Murphy, who beat everybody down. Craig, though, made him adjust the layup, and he missed it. And back the other way goes Bridges. So you had a fast break opportunity, and you don't capitalize. Booker, top of the key. Picked up by Herb. Bounce feed to Paul. Wide open left angle 3, on line and down. So the Suns are now 4 of 5 from distance, and they've doubled you up 14 of 7. And I don't know why we're leaving these 3-point shooters. They're wide open. McCollum gets free. Bounce feed to Jonas. Right-hand floater just above the dotted line is good. Back the other way. Paul is already into the front court. Get it to Bridges. Right angle 3 on the way. That's too strong. Long rebound to Herb. Drops it off for CJ. 3-on-2 break. Now shovels to Zion. Poked away by Mikal Bridges. We got bodies in the front court. Now in the backcourt as Bridges will go coast to coast, lay it in. Zion Williamson and Bismack Biyombo both ended up on the deck and never got back. It was 4-on-4. 16-9 Phoenix. So that's 2 fast break opportunities that you did not convert on. Zion got free up top. Craig on the close. Drives right by him. Jump step in. Avoids Biyombo and lays it in with a left hand. So Williamson on the board. His first 2 points at 16-11. Defense optional right now. 7.5 to go first quarter. Bridges got it to Booker. All the way in. Lay it in over the front iron, and Willie Green can't watch anymore. 10 points already for Devin Booker. Timeout. 18-11 Phoenix, 7:27 left first quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network. Come tip off the Carnival season at the Smoothie King Centers. The Pelicans host the Nets. All fans in attendance will receive a beanie featuring a City Edition design courtesy of Hancock Whitney. For more information, future themes and giveaways, visit pelicans.com/promotions. Todd Graffinini with you here at Footprint Center, Phoenix, Arizona. And a big shout out to my partner, John DeShazier, who a couple days ago walked out of Oshner Hospital. He's back home. He rang the bell. He is cancer-free. And JD will be back with us after a couple of months and back for the stretch run and hopefully a long postseason run. Pels trail 18-11. It's pretty simple. Suns are 7 of 10 from the floor, 4 of 6 from distance. Pels are 5 of 9 and 1 for 1. Haven't played any defense. Williamson, bounce feed down low. That's deflected and taken by Chris Paul. So turnover number 2. Bridges, stutter step, drives right by everybody, but it's blocked from behind by Williamson, and he'll take it, lead in the break. Zion, front court, just it to Trey, spot up right wing 3. That is short. Hit the back iron after the front iron. The rebound is taken by Torrey Craig. Of course, Murphy made 3 straight threes after going 4 of 17 in that Utah series. As Craig got it front court, skip it to Chris Paul, drives by McCollum in the orange paint, bounce feed down low, Biyombo misses the left-hand hook, and Valanciunas pulls the rebound down. Into the front court, McCollum. Pels trail by 7. McCollum pulls up from the nail good. CJ got that mid-range back. He had 28 in that Thursday loss in Salt Lake City, but he is definitely feeling like his old self again. He's got 7 points, and he's 3 of 3 from the floor. Now Booker spins right and now goes up and under over Herb, but misses the scoop. Taken by Jonas. Good move to beat Herb Jones, but he missed the layup. Now Zion, double team, up top CJ, wide open 3. Got it. You're going to double Zion, and he is smiling as he backpedals down the floor saying, you're leaving my man open. And McCollum hasn't missed. 10 points, 4 of 4 from the floor. And now Z had a steal on a bounce pass from Craig as he tried to feed Booker down low, and Williamson couldn't hold on to it. It's out of bounds, baseline left. So Dyson Daniels will check in for Zion Williamson. Zion, again, 35 points in both Friday and Sunday games last weekend against the Suns. Inbound to Booker, jump feed to Biyombo, and a 2-hand dunk. That's a beautiful play off the inbounds. So Biyombo, who had a double-double in this building against us back in October, as Valanciunas knocks down a nail jumper. So JV's sporting a little mid-range here. He's got 6 points, and it's 20-18 Suns. Paul, top of the key, picked up his dribble. Left elbow, Biyombo back to CP. Cut off by Herb on the left baseline. Chested way out long to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Booker, hounded by McCollum. Bounce feed in the paint. Boy, Biyombo traveled, and they called Trey with a reach in. So might have taken steps, did Biyombo. I thought he did take steps, but instead it's going to be a foul on Trey Murphy. Now, that's the first foul of the ball game for either team, and they're going to call Biyombo in the act of shooting. So Bismack, who's starting for Deandre Ayton tonight, averaging 3.3 points and 3.5 rebounds a game. And the first one clangs off to the left, showing all of the 42% free throw shooter that he is. Josh Okogie in for Torrey Craig. Okogie coming off his first double-double of the year back in Los Angeles when he went 11-11. The Clippers literally punted that game. Second free throw is good, as Biyombo went strictly right hand. But Suns had lost 5 in a row, and they got an early Christmas present. They sat everybody, did the Clippers. 21-18 Suns. Jonas, left of the lane, puts up the 15-footer, felt it. Hit the heel, went straight up and straight through. So Valanciunas now with 8. And it's 21-20 Phoenix. Biyombo. 3 left-hand dribbles, get it to Booker. Booker, hand check by McCollum, who immediately holds up the right hand. So first foul on CJ, second team. Here's Landry Shamet in for Chris Paul. Remember, no Cameron Payne tonight either. The backup point guard for the Suns. He is out with a right foot strain. So we're going to see a lot of Shamet. We're going to see a lot of Ish Smith. Now Biyombo hands it off to Booker. Cut off by Herb. Whip it around left corner. Okogie spins right. Drives into the paint. That shot is blocked by Trey Murphy, and it's taken by Valanciunas. Back the other way. Dyson Daniels front court right. Crosses over. Drives right baseline. Picked up his dribble. Now got it to Jonas. One-on-one with Biyombo. He is going to shot fake twice. He's going to put it up off the glass and in. Oh, you feel it, Jonas Valanciunas. How do you say mid-range in Lithuanian? Because he's got it. 10 points for the big guy. And the Pels lead 22-21. Booker, baseball pass, left corner, Bridges for 3, in and out, no good. Back tapped out by Biyombo. It's taken by Shamet. Back to Bridges, another corner 3. Missed that one, and the weak side rebound to Trey Murphy. Pels running. McCollum, front court right. Stops by Shamet, pulls up from the right angle. Down for 3. CJ McCollum remains perfect. 13 points. 5 of 5 from the floor, 3 of 3 from 3. That is a heat check for Christian James. Now Booker splits 2 defenders, drives in, lays it in off the window and in. And Booker complaining all the way down the floor that he got fouled. Brett Mansell hearing an earful from Book, who already has 12. Now McCollum left baseline. Bounce feed off the foot of Booker, out of bounds, baseline right. Jock Landale in for the Suns. Bismack Biyombo out. Najee Marshall will check in for the Pelicans. Let's see who comes out. It'll be Herb Jones. Hey, Herb will at least leave without committing a foul. That's front page news. 25-23 Suns, Pelicans. 3:15 to go first quarter here in Phoenix. McCollum got free at the nail. Double pump up top, Marshall. Now back to CJ. And it poked away briefly by Okogie. Regained the dribble with 2. Kick it to Nod. You got to put it up. At the shot clock buzzer, just a prayer. And he banked it in from the right wing. Deep right wing. That prayer was answered. And the Pelican bench can't believe it. And quite frankly, I cannot either. I mean, he just threw that up from about 30 feet and banked it in off the square. First 3 for Najee. We're going to talk about that all night. Ish Wainwright is in as Booker drives in. Kick it up top, Shamet. Fake a 3, drive to the nail, pop the mid-range and in. So first 2 for Landry Shamet. 28-25 New Orleans, 2:35 left first quarter. Both teams are shooting it pretty well. McCollum, right at the top, get it to Jonas. Left wing three, too strong off the heel, and Wainwright the rebound. Outlet to Shamet. Crosses over, left-hand drive all the way in. Oh, and Jonas denied him at the rim. Block shot taken by Murphy. Jonas is still in the backcourt. It's 4-on-5. CJ missed the runner off the window. Jonas is still now on the opposite free throw line. So CJ took it by himself. And now Jonas, after a push-off from Booker, cleared space. Booker missed the left wing three. And Jonas the rebound and a loose ball foul on Ish Wainwright. So Jonas has come to play tonight. He's got 10 points, 5 rebounds already. We got a timeout on the floor. That's the 4th team foul for the Suns. 28-25 New Orleans, 1:59 left in the first quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network. Last 5 minutes, 40 seconds have outscored the Phoenix Suns 17-9. As the Pelicans are shooting 63.2% in this game, 12 of 19 from the floor. Even better, 4 of 6 from beyond the arc. CJ McCollum and Jonas Valanciunas have combined for 23 of the 25 points. McCollum's got 13, JV's got 10. Pell's ball out of the break with McCollum, Daniels, Williamson, Larry Nance, and Najee Marshall. Zion on top of the key. Kick it to Nance, back to Z, left wing, picked up by Ish Wainwright. Z, chest it to McCollum, shot fake on Okogie, step back straightaway three. Oh, my man is feeling it. Oh, is he feeling it. 16 for McCollum. They're going to call that a 2. They're going to call it a long 2. 30-25. Landale, he had a double-double against the Clippers 2 nights ago. It's a Chris Paul back into the ball game. Picked up his dribble above the right elbow. Leave it for Shamet. Back it up beyond the arc. Daniels on the switch. Around Landale. Up and under. Get it to Wainwright. Pop the right wing three. That is too strong. Fight for the rebound. Okogie comes away with it through 3 red shirts. Back to Shamet. Front iron no good with the 3. And the rebound to Nance. Outlet to Daniels. Got a defensive rebound here. That was a big-time sore spot in Utah. Big time. Now Zion. Catches it left of the lane. Skip pass right corner Marshall. Get it to Daniels now. Crosses over. Drives. Had it poked away. Got it back. Turns and little baby hook is in. Nice shot there by Dyson Daniels. He didn't know what he was going to do. Did he want to throw it back out long? Instead, a little baby hook. 32-25. So Pell's largest lead up by 7, 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul, between circles, picked up by Nance, crosses over 3 times, get it to Shamet, catch and shoot right wing 3. That's too strong. Rebound Zion Williamson in front of our bench. Shot clock, game clock, 6 apart. Williamson jogs into the front court, chests it to Najee, back to Z. Picked up by Okogie. He's going to get cut off. And now back to Najee, shot clock at 8. Not a lot of movement right now. Marshall around Nance, picked up, and a foul on the floor, and that's going to put us at the free throw line. Chris Paul on the reach-in on Najee. As the Suns are over the limit, I don't think Chris Paul liked that very much. And here comes Jose Alvarado. Let's see what the reaction is for Jose when he comes in. CJ McCollum played the entire quarter, saved the last 11.6 seconds. And why not? 15 points. Free throw nudge is good. So here comes Herb and Jose. McCollum. Yeah, there's some boos. As the Pelicans, not only are they scoring the basketball, but now have 5 straight stops defensively. So Najee get that prayer 3 off the glass a few minutes ago. Now has 5. 34-25 New Orleans. Inbound to Shamet, jogs it across the center circle. Stops left wing. Landale now with 5. Get it back to Shamet. Shamet driving on Nance, drives in, blew the layup, and a foul on Larry Nance. So that's a bit of a break for the Suns. So 1.2 seconds left in the first, and Landry Shamet in his 5th year out of Wichita State will go to the free throw line where he is very adept at 88%. Suns 6th in the league at 81%. First one is good. Of course, the Pelicans had a major free throw attempt advantage in New Orleans last weekend. In both games, 35 attempts on Sunday, 33 on Friday, and had a huge advantage. Shamet makes them both. Let's see if you put up a shot here with 1.2. Got to get it in. Daniels chested it, and it's deflected at midcourt, and that will go harmlessly to the left sideline, and that'll do it in the first quarter. So again, New Orleans down early, and then C.J. McCollum and Jonas Valanciunas took over. McCollum 15 first quarter points. Valanciunas had 10 points and 5 rebounds in the first. We'll head to the second. In the Valley of the Sun, your score, New Orleans 34, Phoenix 27 on the Pelicans Radio Network. o'clock tip. Family fun packs are available now for this game and include tickets along with food and beverage credits. Visit pelicans.com/ticket-offers to get your family fun pack today. Todd Graffinini with you here at Footprint Center, downtown Phoenix. We start the second quarter. Pels lead 34-27. New Orleans ball out of the break. We've got Alvarado, Williamson, Nance, Marshall, and Devontae Graham in for the first time tonight. Zion down deep. Double. Skip it to Jose. Just past Najee Marshall. 3 balls right side, no good. And Chris Paul the rebound. Paul front court. Whip it to Damian Lee for 3. High off the heel, no good. Lee just checked in. And the rebound in New Orleans. So far, as I knock on my forehead, you're keeping the second chance opportunities to a minimum. That was not the case in Salt Lake City. Alvarado, left of the lane now, Williamson, double. Back to Jose. Drives into the orange paint, and it's blocked out of bounds by Josh Okogie. Jose with the wry smile. 3.7 on the shot clock. And Pelicans will inbound it with Jose, right baseline. Get it into Graham. Shot fake, you got to put it up, Devontae. 3 ball at the shot clock buzzer will not go from the right corner, and the rebound, Okogie. Okogie jogs into the front court. Georgia Tech grad, along with Alvarado. As a matter of fact, they were teammates back in 2017. Paul, look pass up top. Landale, pick and pop 3. Off to the right, no good. That clanged. Rebound deflected by Williamson and taken by Graham. Now it's 3-on-2. Alvarado, center of the lane. Over Landale with a right-hand finger roll. First 2 for Alvarado. Pels up 9. Wainwright, right wing 3. No. Rebound deflected and taken by Graham. So when Booker went out, the Suns have cooled off. Graham, pick and pop to Nance. Back to Devontae. Left-hand dribble to the nail. Up top Z. Sizing up the 3. Short. Barely got the front iron. Got to get those legs into it, Big Zion. Pels are now 4 of 9 from 3. So they've missed 4 in a row from distance after starting out 4 of 5. 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. New Orleans up 9. Paul, right baseline, kick it to Wainwright. Left wing 3, that's no good. Rebound taken on the run by Alvarado, taking it right at Damian Lee. He is blocked from behind again. Oh no, Alvarado's hurt. Alvarado came down hard on his right hand, but he's helped up. And Jose fighting that rib injury. Came down hard. Wainwright did block the shot from behind, so Pelican ball. Jose floated out long to Nance. One hands it over to Graham between circles. Now Zion right, free throw line extended, whipping around left wing. Jose popped the 3 ball on the way and rinsed. So Jose Alvarado now with 5 points. And the Pels are 5 of 10 from distance. New Orleans 39, Phoenix 27. Lee in the Sun logo center circle. Around Landale, picked up the dribble. Get it to Paul, top of the key. There's Paul and Alvarado, one-on-one. Paul drives in, leans in, wave it off. And we got a foul on Jose. And that's a side out for the Suns as Alvarado commits his first. So Mikal Bridges will come back into the ballgame along with Torrey Craig. And Ish Wainwright is 0 for 3 from 3 and no points. Paul sideline left, right of our bench. Get it to Landale. Left elbow. Looking for Paul, shovels it back to him. Pop it back to Craig, left wing 3. That's too strong. Landale back tapped it out though to CP. Paul goes around Landale. Float it down. Landale in the paint. Catch, one dribble, stripped by Graham, but a foul on Devontae Graham. And that's one time where you do not rebound it, and it's going to cost you second chance points. As Jock Landale will have 2 free throws here. So Landale, another Aussie. It's like Dyson Daniels. Landale at 6.7 points, 3.7 rebounds this season. Knocks the first free throw down. He's 80% at the stripe. Pels up 39-28. 9:03 in the second quarter, trying to win the season series against the Suns. And, of course, that could really come into play at the end of the regular season when you're talking about seeding and possible home court. Both free throws good. You're up 10. Alvarado drives in the lane. Alley-oop too strong for Nance off the glass, and it's taken by Torrey Craig. Craig, as Alvarado slipped trying to guard him, and then chested it to Mikal Bridges, did Craig, and it went right through his hands out of bounds, and Alvarado again ends up on the deck. I think he and Craig tangled feet, and Alvarado just tripped and was face down on the deck, and you got away with it as the Suns turn it over. That's actually their first turnover of the ball game. Now Jose right wing, guarded by the much taller Damian Lee. Chest it to Z. Back to Jose. Pop a right wing three. That is short. Front arm. Back tapped out by Najee to Graham. Devontae got bumped. Threw it up off the glass just for good measure. They better not call that on the floor. Nope, they're going to call a side out. I don't know about that. So the foul's on Torrey Craig is first. Phoenix, their last field goal came at the 2:44 mark of the first quarter, so the Pelicans have D'd up, but Devin Booker now back into the ball game for the Suns. Najee, get it to Nance between circles, shovels to Jose. Sporting the dark blue headband tonight. Now Graham off the curl, gets to the dotted line, spins. Booker bumped him, throw it up, and in! And that will count! Again, another prayer answered. Graham got bumped by Booker and said, let me just put this thing up and hope. And hope is a very good thing. Just like Red said in Shawshank. So foul on Booker and Graham at the free throw line, and Monty Williams protesting the call by Andy Nagy, the umpire. Free throw, Graham, good. So you got to like the start early, especially these shots we're just throwing up and are going in. Largest lead, 42-29 New Orleans. Graham's first points of the ball game. Booker whipping around right corner. Craig for three. No. Rebound Graham. The Suns are now 4 of 18 from distance. And it's an 8-2 Pels run. Keep it going. Graham to Najee. Right corner, Jose for three. No. Off the heel and the rebound to Booker. Wide open right there. Pels now 5 of 12. Graham blocking foul on Booker. So Booker can get to the rim, it seems, anytime he wants. And Graham a little late getting to the spot. As Graham commits his second and Herb Jones off the bench, who's he going to come in for? Zion looking at Casey Hill. And Herb's going to come in for Graham. Bismack Biyombo in for the Suns. Jock Landale will have a breather. Pels up by 13 here. 7:43 left second quarter. Remember, Phoenix got up 6-0 before you could even blink on 2 threes. Inbound Biyombo, left elbow, shovels to Book. Booker with Herb on him. Get it to Craig. Back to Book up top. Left of the top three. Instant offense. Instant offense. 15 for Booker. I mean, that's it. You take him off the floor, goodness. But, of course, you can't. Herb, left corner three. That's good. He was just sitting there in the corner. Najee with a nice bounce feed to find him. And Jones' first points of the night. 45-32 New Orleans. 7:10 to go in the half. Whistle on Herb away from the basketball. I knew it was too good to be true. They had to call Herb for a cheap foul at some point. So Herb called on the hold on Booker, Valanciunas and Murphy in. Nance and Williamson out. Again, Jonas is the best he's looked in a while, as he is 5 of 7 from the floor, 10 points, 5 rebounds already. Lee is going to check in for Craig. So the Pels with Alvarado, Jones, Marshall, Murphy, Valanciunas. Paul getting inbound sideline left. Get it into Booker out near the center circle now. Herb on the pickup. Left-hand drive to the orange paint. Stripped by Jose. Steal. Up the floor, Najee. One-on-one with Lee. Euro step. Blocked by Biyombo. That guy kills us, man. Back the other way, Booker. Oh, he just threw down Herb and a block on Herb. There you go. Herb picks up 2 fouls in 15 seconds. I couldn't get it out of my mouth. But again, Biyombo The guy doesn't do anything against any other team except New Orleans. As he got back on the fast break, and again, Herb, 2 fouls, and it's free throws for Booker when we come back. 6:52 left in the second, 45-32 New Orleans on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King. Bucks on Monday night at 7 o'clock. Game already sold out in the Smoothie King Center. So another big crowd and another playoff-like atmosphere expected on Monday. But first things first here in Phoenix. New Orleans leading 45-32. Devin Booker at the free throw line, and a rare miss by Booker, who was 87% at the free throw line. Remember, Herb Jones just committed his second foul on Book. Herb remains in the ball game. Pelicans at 54.5% from the floor, 6 of 13 from 3. Phoenix is at 35.5%. Second free throw good. They're 5 of 19 from 3. And Devin Booker's got 3 of the 5. Bells have turned it over 3 times. Phoenix twice. So that's not really a factor for either team. McCollum, left of the lane, on the baseline, Valanciunas. One-on-one with Biyombo. Backing him down. Left lane line. Spins left. Underneath the hoop. Well, he traveled. He got away with it, but blew the layup anyway. Rebound, Booker. Booker splits defenders, pulls up left elbow. That's barely off the front iron. Almost an air ball. Rebound, Herb. Herb front court. Chest it to McCollum. Steps into the right wing 3. Online, but too strong, and a loose ball foul on Valanciunas. Easy call there as he held Biyombo, who hit the deck. So Valanciunas with his first personal. And back we go the other way. The Pelicans are over the limit at the 6:14 mark of the second quarter. That's not good. So every whistle now for the rest of this quarter, and we got a bunch left in the quarter, they're going to the free throw line. Now, good news here, Biyombo will shoot the 2. He's 1 out of 2, and it is very unorthodox. Let's see how he does this one. Yep, straight right hand, front iron, didn't get the roll. He'll take 1 of 2 every time he gets there. Now, Murphy and Jonas are on the low block here. We got to rebound this miss. Second one, short, and we rebound it. Thank you. Asking you shall receive. Jonas, the board, is 6th. So you got a break right there. Pels up 12. Alvarado, right baseline, get it to Jonas, right free throw line, extend it back to Jose, who just dribbles it out of bounds. They're letting a lot go down there. I mean, Booker's just grabbing Alvarado. Let's call it both ways, gents. Paul, coast to coast, missed the layup, dunked in Biombo. The guy just, he's unreal against New Orleans. He's unreal. 45-35. Been in the league a long time. Oh, beautiful crossover, CJ. Goes left baseline and reverse layup, and Damian Lee looked like he has cement in his shoes. Didn't even move. 17 from McCollum. Now another cheap foul, another one. This one on Valanciunas as he bumped Booker. So again, too good to be true. Herb Jones, Jonas Valanciunas just cruising right along, no fouls, and then they get 2 fouls each in the span of about 30 seconds for each guy. And Booker back to the free throw line. First one good. This is what happened with Utah in the third quarter, remember? You had that 13-point lead, and then all of a sudden they started whistling every single possession. And Kelly Olynyk was 7 for 7 at the free throw line in the third quarter. So Booker got them both. He's got 18. Nobody else has even more than 5. And now we throw it away. McCollum tried to get Herb left wing, threw it behind him. Cheap turnover there. Pels up by 10, 47-37, 5:16 to go second quarter. But the fouls are piling up. The Pelicans have 10 fouls as a team, Phoenix 4. Yeah, right. Now, Dyson Daniels a steal on a deflected pass by Paul. Alley-oop knocked away by Book. But there's Murphy to trail it, and he blew the layup. Back the other way. Booker poked away, got it back, and now we'll back it out right wing. Booker sizing up Herb. Watch this third foul here. Hold your breath. Bounce feed to Biombo. Kick it to Paul. Shot fake on Daniels. Shot clock at 4. Through the legs. Step back left elbow jumper. No good. And Jonas, the one-hand rebound. Outlet to McCollum. CJ front court crosses over on CP. Goes baseline and floats it in and one. Right-hand teardrop from the right baseline. And Chris Paul commits the foul. And CJ McCollum will go to the free throw line. Remember, we had 8 and 1s against the Jazz back on Thursday. And here's the second tonight as Zion will check in. They have kept him in check. They are not going to allow Williamson to score 30 points tonight, folks. Every time he touches the basketball, they're blitzing him. The key for him is find the open man and knock down the jumper. So McCollum, who's got 19, looking for 20 right here. Shamet just checked in as the free throw is good. And it's 50-37. So again, you got that 13-point lead. That's been your largest of the night. Can you extend it? Booker around a Corey Craig pick, drives to the paint, whip it back, left angle, Bridges for 3. Front iron, no good. Biombo tipped it out of bounds. That's Pelicans ball in our bench. So you get a stop with a 13-point lead. Pels at 52.6% from the floor. A very efficient 6 of 14 from distance. And the Suns are 5 out of 20 from 3. Jonas, one dribble, poked away from Biombo, right to Williamson. Jonas called for the foul, didn't get it. Now Zion crosses over, drives in, lays it in with a right hand. As Craig ended up on the deck. Back the other way, Booker. 52-37, largest lead. Steal Dyson? Yes. And a reach in on who? What are we calling here? It's a loose ball foul. And that's on Booker. That's his second. So Dyson Daniels with the steal. or at least knocked it away, and Booker with a reach in. So that's 14 fouls on the Suns. I mean, this crowd is totally out of it. Zion, one-on-one with Craig, splits defenders, finger roll, lefty and in. Now he's starting to find, as we get a timeout. Yep, timeout, Monty Williams. As they were going into the front court, the Pelicans have 5 straight stops. This crowd is silent. It's a big one on the Gorilla's birthday, but not much to cheer about after the first 6 points. 3:33 left in the half. New Orleans 54, Phoenix 37 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Mental Health Radio, a brand new channel on SiriusXM, is for the moments when life is hard, for when you're dealing with a challenge that seems overwhelming, for when you need support and hope. Bringing NYU Langone Health's leading psychologists and psychiatrists to you, Mental Health Radio can help you navigate difficulties like anxiety, depression, substance abuse, and more.
We're facing a crisis right now. We want to be here to help you.
Mental Health Radio, your 24/7 resource for advice and support. Available now on the SXM app.
Merry Christmas, baby.
The soulful spirit of the season is Holiday Soul.
This Christmas.
With R&B Christmas classics from back in the day.
Christmas just ain't Christmas without the one you love.
Holiday Soul, on now through Christmas Day.
Christmas means to me, my love.
Listen anytime and anywhere on the SXM app. Included in all trials and popular plans.
Hear every NFL game on SiriusXM.
Let's get something going.
It's easy to find all the Sunday afternoon action on your radio. The home teams air on channels 225 through 234.
Touchdown! Patrick Mahomes with Mahomes Magic.
And away teams on channels 380 through 392.
Touchdown Buffalo! Josh Allen, what a play!
Take your hometown announcers anywhere. Just search for your team on the SXM app. Go to SiriusXM.com/NFL schedule for game times and channel listings.
I can't believe it! Hey everyone, this is Justin Termini. For the best basketball talk, listen to Eddie Johnson and me, weekday afternoon starting at 4 Eastern Time on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86.
Fan, here for the tailgate fan, or a first one through the gates fan. SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they've made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or a haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats.
Happy holidays from the desert here at the Footprint Center. Todd Graffinini with you. Pelicans with their largest lead over the Phoenix Suns, 54-37. We've got 3:33 left in the second quarter. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey everyone, this is Justin Termini. For the best basketball talk, listen to Eddie Johnson and me, weekday afternoon starting at 4 Eastern Time on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86.
All right, Pels with McCollum, Jones, Valanciunas, Williamson, and Daniels on the floor. Pels right now on a 7-0 run. Phoenix doesn't have a field goal in the last 2:30. Bridges pulls up 10 feet. No good. Valanciunas taps it out to Herb Jones. Jonas, 10 points. And he gets credit for that rebound, which he does. He's got 8 boards already. 3:10 to go in the second. Zion crosses over twice. Drives in, dotted line, floats it up. No good. Rebound, Biyombo. Zion, tried to take it away from Booker, went behind the back in the backcourt. Now Book weaves through to the nail. Now top of the key, pops the jumper. That's good. That guy can make that in his sleep. So again, if Booker's not on the floor, this game's over. He's got 20 of the 39 points. McCollum's got 20 of his own on the Pels side. But he's got help. Williamson, chest it to CJ, drives past Shamet, pulls up from 10. Good. 22 for McCollum. His 12th 20-point game of the year, and hopefully he's not going to stop in the 20s tonight. 56-39, Booker. Get it to Shamet, goes baseline. He will reverse layup, missed it though. Volleyballed up, taken by Shamet. Shovels to Bridges, left corner 3. Yep. Rebounded. Shamet kept it alive, and it cost you second chance points. 56-42. Now Zion, chest it to McCollum. Little stutter step, drives. Floated up, teardrop, no. rim and glass. Volleyball taken by Craig to Shamit. 1:50 to go in the half. Shamit with McCullum on his hip. Get it to Bridges. Drives in, reverse layup and in. Don't give this up at the end of the half. You played too well. 56-44. 95 seconds left in the second quarter. Jonas straddling the arc. Right wing. Bump. No call. Handed off to McCullum. Not a lot of movement here. Shot clock at 5. CJ. Yep. Jonas, another foul. I said it during the break. This is risky. Leaving Valanciunas and Jones in there. And again, Jonas has had a penchant for drawing those offensive fouls, and that is his third. I literally said that during the break.
Larry Nance Jr., Trey Murphy the third.
Wow. It's like I can predict the future. 56-44, but again, that's Jonas's third foul. So Nance comes in, but it's too late. Herb is out. Jonas wanted to challenge it, but you can't challenge that. Not now. And again, you were just up by 17. It's down to 12, and now Booker, who's feeling it, one-on-one with Daniels. Step back left of the top three. No, front iron. Rebound on the deck taken by Nance. Shovels it to Williamson. Williamson front court, front of the center circle. Sizing up Torrey Craig. Crosses over, reach in, kick it to Dyson. Right wing three. Good. We saw that a couple of times on Thursday night in Salt Lake City. And Daniels, again, just sitting there on the wing. Booker, left corner, pop it to Craig, left wing three. That's in and out. Long rebound to CJ. Chested up the floor, Trey Murphy, who leaked out, and he will lay it in. Despite a block from Craig, it would have been goaltending anyway. So the Pels answer the 5-0 run by the Suns with 5 straight of their own. And you're back up by 17 again. 61-44. The Suns are now 6 of 23 from distance. Booker, one-on-one with Daniels. Drives in, bump, throw it up 10 feet and in. My goodness, that guy can score. Oh, my heavens. He's got 22, and he's complaining all the way back down the floor. Shot clock, game clock, 7 seconds apart. 61-46. Pels with the lead. CJ up top. Left-hand drive around Z. Goes baseline. Now underneath the hoop. He got free, and he laid it in. 24 for Christian James McCullum. Shot clock off. Pels up 63-46. Booker with 2, with 1. Drives, spins, lost it. Horn sounds. That's how you end the half. CJ McCollum has 24 for New Orleans. He has led the way. He's had a lot of help. And you have D'd up the Suns here other than Devin Booker. Halftime in the desert. Your score, New Orleans 63. Phoenix 46. Gus Cattingill with Pelicans at the half. When we return on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
Don't put off getting your oil change, New Orleans. Take 5 Oil Change, a proud partner of the
We'll see them on Monday. Ty Graffanini, I'm ready for the second half, sir. Back to Phoenix next on the Pelicans Radio Network.
And back at Footprint Center, Todd Graffanini with you. Get set for the third quarter. New Orleans Pelicans lead the Phoenix Suns 63-46. CJ McCollum, 24 first-half points. Jonas Valanciunas had 10 points, 8 rebounds, but McCollum 10 of 13 from the floor, 3 of 4 from distance. And Devin Booker's got 22. Mikal Bridges 10. Those are pretty much the main scorers, but McCollum's got some help. The Suns only have 6 points off their bench. Pelicans ball starting the third, moving right to left on your radio dial in the red Statement Edition uniform. Herb Jones, Jonas Valanciunas, C.J. McCollum, Zion Williamson, and Trey Murphy on the floor. Zion, near the timeline, sizing up Torrey Craig, drives in, kick it to Trey Murphy, left corner. CP on the closeout, spins right, shot clock at 3, get it to CJ, left corner 3, nothing but net in front of the bench. He picks up from right where he left off at the end of the second. McCollum's got 27. By the way, his season high is 30, which he set in the win against the Grizzlies back in November. Now Bridges fouled by Trey. My goodness, they got away with another one. Biombo was fumbling the basketball, somehow came back away with it. And then Bridges got bumped by Murphy. By the way, it's a 20-point lead. That's the largest for the New Orleans Pelicans tonight, 66-46. That's 2 fouls on Murphy. Booker, top of the key, doubled. Get it to Craig, stutter step, drives in the lane, kick it to Biombo and a dunk. So Biombo now with 7. 66-48 New Orleans. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. McCollum, kick it to Z. Top of the key, drives in. Finger roll in over the front iron, drawing contact. Torrey Craig, as has been the custom, going back to last weekend, going back a few feet. Now Booker, back up by 20 again. Booker, flip it to Biombo, up top between circles. Chris Paul goes around Bismack, back to Bismack, and he threw it to nobody. Too tall for Torrey Craig and out of bounds. And that's where not having Ayton in the game is an advantage for New Orleans, because Biombo's not used to those types of passes. Ayton much more athletic. So Zion will bring it into the front court himself. Right wing, sizing up Craig again. Left-hand dribble, into the paint, drives in, missed the layup, but a foul. And that was 1-on-5 right there. Williamson said, I got this. Fouls on Torrey Craig is second. So Zion, who's been quiet tonight, will attempt his first 2 free throws of the night. I mean, he was in double figures both games against the Suns last weekend. First one good. That's just the 5th free throw attempt for New Orleans tonight. They made them all. Suns are 8 for 12, despite attempting 23 threes and New Orleans 16. Now, second free throw, rim glass good. Pels have 26 points in the paint, and the Suns have 18. Yet, they've got 6 more free throws. Something to ponder. Pels up by 22. Booker, fly by Herb, pop the right wing 3, splash. I could do it blindfolded. Booker's got 25, basically half their points, 70-51. It's a good thing his hamstring's feeling good. He'd be on the bus back to the hotel. Trey, deep straightaway 3, barely rippled the net. He was well above the arc between circles. 73-51. Murphy now with 5. Deflected out to Biombo, get it to Craig. Craig, left elbow, kick it left corner, CP for 3. On the net. So Chris Paul just doubled his point output. He's got 6. And Phoenix, they're not going to stop shooting threes. They've just made 2 in a row. Zion, get it to Trey. Right hash mark, back to Z. Drives on Biombo. Oh, and a throwdown. 2 hands. Hang on the rim, Big Z. He just needed a little space. He blew by Bismack, and it went down. That put a crater on the wooden floor. 75-54. Booker, right wing 3 again. Yep. 75-57. Booker single-handedly keeping the Suns in this game. He's got 28 of their 57. Now Zion, get it to Trey. Deep left wing 3, rainbow, too strong. Rebound Bridges. Don't get into a 3-point contest with him. You don't need that. Booker, another 3. No, too strong. He was feeling it. You hear, let's go, let's go. McCollum, throw it down low. Herb, reverse layup and in. Herb leaked out down the left side, and McCollum found him. Now McCollum's got 7 assists, so he's on double-double watch to go with his 27. Herb's got 5 points. CP3, right free throw line extended down low. Biombo, right-hand hook is in over 2 defenders. So Bismack, it's unbelievable. He's got 9. 77-59 New Orleans. Z, up top Trey, another straightaway 3. That is good. Timeout, Monty Williams. Z smiling as he shakes his head walking off the floor. Say, keep doubling me. Keep doubling me. My guys are open, and now his guys are making shots. Murphy's got 8. Timeout. 7:53 left, third quarter. New Orleans 80, Phoenix 59 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
BetMGM and our
Pelicans take on the Spurs. Photo opportunities with San and the Pelicans entertainment team throughout the concourse. So you can get a great photo to put in the special frame. Ornaments are being given also to all fans courtesy of TaxAct. Visit Pelicans.com. Get your tickets today. Pelicans are 6 of 7 from the floor to start this third quarter. Phoenix has made 4 of their last 5 field goals. New Orleans has outscored them 17-13 here in the third, 80-59. New Orleans with the lead, 7:40 to go third quarter. Biyombo after a bounce pass. Jump feed out to Booker. Got Herb Jones up in the air. Spins right, double pump, 10-footer short. Rebound, Murphy. Good defense. Boy, Biyombo passed up an easy dunk to kick it back out long. Oh, analytics. McCollum. Left wing Jonas. Now Zion left of the lane, picked up by Mikal Bridges. Crosses over. Left baseline. Kick it out Herb. Right corner 3. Yes! That's how you do it, Big Z. Find the open man. He's got 7 assists. Does Williamson. Herb's got 8. Now Paul, front court. Left elbow, 15-footer. Mid-range, good. 83-61. Paul's got 8 points. McCollum, Williamson, Valanciunas, Murphy, and Herb on the floor. Starting 5. Z left free throw line extended. They put Bridges on him. Kick it out Herb. Bring it around to Murphy. Drives. Lays it off. That off of Booker. No. No. They're going to give it to the Suns. Murphy was going for a layup. He lost it. Thought he got contacted. Evidently not. 83-61. Paul. I mean, they can't take Paul or Booker off the floor. They just can't. Biyombo in the purple. Spins, back it out long. You're going to repost him. Now Paul going to get it to Booker right wing. Shot clock at 5. Booker drives on Murphy. They let him go. Finger roll. They want to commit that third foul. Well, Booker can name his price tonight because they can't take him out. He's got 30. And we're halfway through the third quarter. Hell's up 20. Jonas spins. And a foul on Valanciunas. They call a foul or travel. They call a foul. His fourth. Oh, nifty soccer move by Valanciunas. as he flicked it off his heel. Of course, the World Cup final tomorrow. So Jonas leaves with 4 fouls. Larry Nance will check in. Damian Lee in. Torrey Craig out. So again, they have to keep Chris Paul and Devin Booker on the floor. They cannot take them out. So Bridges, Paul, Biyombo, Booker, and Lee. Pels with McCollum, Nance, Murphy, Dyson Daniels just checked in, and Herb Jones. Paul in the paint. Kick it out to Bridges. Left wing 3. That is good. 83-66. So your 24-point lead just evaporated to 17 rather quickly. And McCollum, 2-man game with Nance. Goes baseline. Draws contact. Missed the layup. Rebound Biyombo. In the front court, Booker. Sizing up Dyson. Goes between the legs. Stops on the right lane line and backs it out now beyond the arc. 5:20 to go in the third. Pels up by 17. Bridges into the orange paint. Out long Paul. Extra pass Lee for 3. That's good. Timeout. Willie Green. 5:11 left, third quarter. Here come the Suns. 83-69 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SiriusXM is the home for the best in podcasts, including Literally with Rob Lowe. Hey, everybody.
Ended it out to 24. And now you forgot to play defense. As the Suns are on an 8-0 run in a blink, and they've made 8 of their last 10 field goals. And it's now 83-69 New Orleans with 5 minutes left in the third. McCollum, top of the key, get it to Herb. Shot fake on Chris Paul, back up top. CJ for 3 up and off the heel. Back tapped out by Nance to McCollum. So recycle the shot clock. McCollum drives on Booker. Goes baseline. Fall away jumper. Won't go. Rebound Lee. Oh boy. Now Paul. 3 ball on the way. Short. Rebound. Tapped by Landell to McCollum. Outlet to Murphy. Got to make a shot here. Got to stop the momentum here for the Suns. Nance in. Get it to Trey. Trey drives. Lost it, got it back. Hounded by Paul. Bounce feed. Herb saved it somehow to Daniels. Stutter step, and he traveled. Here we go. Najee in.
Najee Marshall returns for New Orleans, replacing Trey Murphy in the third.
I'm getting Utah flashbacks in the third quarter. Forgive me for the PTSD. 83-69. 4:15 to go. Paul, Landale, Bridges, Booker, who they can't take out, and Lee. Now Bridges, shot fake on Najee, drives to the orange paint. Kick it to Booker, extra pass, CP in the corner for three. Yep. 83-72. 24-point lead down to 11. 11-0 run. McCollum to Najee. Let's feed to Nance, shovels it to McCollum. Baseline, stepped on the sideline or the baseline, as this is just coming apart right before our eyes. 5 straight stops for the Suns. The crowd rendered useless is now in this game. There was a library in here, and you have allowed them back into it. So Shamet is in. They'll take Paul out because they can now. They're back in the ball game. Okogie is also in. Now Booker, who's still in there with 30. Drives, pushes off on Nance and one. Without the bucket. This is a bad dream. It's down to 9. Booker just threw it up off the glass and went in. It's a blocking foul on Nance. Remember when we were up by 24? I kind of do. It really wasn't that long ago in this quarter. The fact that it's single digits now is alarming. Second free throw, no good. Or the and one free throw, no good. Hey, how about a point? It's 13-0. That's the run. McCollum right baseline. Weaves through to the paint. Kick it to Najee for 3. Asking ye shall receive in the left corner. 86-74. Not the guy you exactly thought was going to end the run, but you'll take it. Now Booker drives on Daniels. Left elbow. Pop the 15-footer. Yep. 86-76. Booker with 32. And he don't hit rim. Now Zion held by Okogie up top. That's the second team foul for the Suns here in the third quarter. First personal for Josh Okogie. 10-point lead, 2:49 to go in the third. Williamson up top, between circles. Shamet flop. Not today, sir. He took a right shoulder in his chest. He went back like a bazooka hit him. But Brett Mansell not fooled with the flop. Blocking foul on Shamet. His first, team's third. Now McCollum. Right baseline. Shamet's about to flop again. Jump feet out. Save it. Nance at the timeline. 5 on the shot clock to Zion. Z with 3. Chests it to Daniels. Got to put it up. Spins right. Don't get it off in time. Don't get it off in time. Turnover New Orleans. Number 11. 86-76. Phoenix has the momentum here. 2:29 to go in the third. Another disastrous third quarter for the second game in a row for the Pelicans. Shamet. Right-hand drive to the rack. Tied up by McCollum, but he's out of bounds. Nice job by CJ to tie him up. But McCollum was falling into the purple paint out of bounds. So Shamet inbounds baseline right with 2:19 to go in the third, 14 on the shot clock. Chested into Booker. Backing down Daniels. Now the restricted arc. Double pump, fall away. Yep. 34 for Booker. 86-78. Booker's now 14. Actually, he's got 36, excuse me. He's 14 of 21 from the floor. McCollum, pull up left wing three. Nope. He's going cold. Rebound, Booker. This is as close as they've been in a very long time. Booker sizing up Daniels. Got a pick from Landale. Skip pass over left corner Lee, and he stepped out of bounds or traveled. One or the other. He traveled. A gift. I don't know why Booker's even passing the ball, personally. He cannot be stopped. That's just the 6th turnover of the night for the Suns. Booker's got 14 points in the quarter. 95 seconds left. Offensive foul on Nance. Jose in. Then McCollum out. "12 turns from the New Orleans Pelicans, 16 points off the turnovers, just like in Utah Thursday night. Suns have 16 points off the turnovers. We've got 7 points off their 6, so a big advantage there for Phoenix. You are up 24. It's down to 8 with a quarter plus left. Booker got Dyson up in the air, throw it up anyway, air ball. Thought he drew the foul. Dyson got away with it, and Dyson saying he hit me in the bottom of the chin. Why don't you call that? Booker not quite Luka Doncic complaining territory, but he's getting there tonight. So he got away with it there. As Zion goes behind the back. Got a pick from Nance. Baseline. Hit the backboard on the pass. Taken by Shaman. Up the floor, Booker. Drives on Dyson. And one. Yep. Off the glass. Actually, just sit back and enjoy the show. Booker might score 60. He scored 70 in a game. Everything that man is putting up is going in. Everything. 38 for Booker. His season high is 51. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's going to get that tonight because they cannot take him out of the game. Free throw good. 39. 24-point lead down to 5. $50 seconds left in the third. It needs to end now, the quarter. Zion, get it to Jose, left wing three. Thank you, Jose Alvarado. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He just checked into the game. Watch out, Nance and Okogie, who's getting teed up. Larry Nance. Keep your composure. So again, you just let the fans back into this ball game in the third, and now they're all up on their feet. So you just made a 3, and that's going away because Booker's at the free throw line. And this will give him 40 after he knocks this down, which he does. 89-82. So the 3 turns into a 2. Booker had 3 straight 40-point games from November 28th to December 2nd. One of those was a 50-point effort, we mentioned. And he is 10 points away from 50 tonight. Pell's up 7 with 35 seconds left in the third. Booker sideline left, pops the 3. 89-85. One of the best quarters we have seen this season. Alvarado, shot clock at 8. Give it to Najee, doubled. Left-hand dribble, pops the right angle 3. Again, not exactly the guy you want to take that shot. Booker, front court, drives in, floats it up from 10. Air ball, rebound Nance. Mercifully, the third quarter comes to an end. But you were on cruise control in the early stages of this third quarter. Built a 17-point halftime lead up to 24, and Devin Booker just had other ideas. Booker has 43 points. We go to the fourth. 89-85, New Orleans on the Pelicans Radio Network. All right, we head to the fourth. Devin Booker with a 21-point third quarter. He's got 42 overall. Phoenix outscored New Orleans 23-6 the last 6:35 of the third. Now, again, I told you they can't take Booker out. He's still in the game to start the fourth. Shamet slipped, got it to Okogie, right corner three. Around and out, back tapped out by Shamet to Marshall. Into the front court, Alvarado. Pell's up 5. You got to just, you got to earn it now. Alvarado, Marshall, Williamson, Nance, and Graham on the floor. Zion has got 12 points tonight. Najee, there's nothing doing offensively here. Zion, triple team, get it to Najee. Another 3. Marshall knocks it down. His third attempt, he's 2 of 3. That one came from the right wing. So Marshall now with 11 off the bench. 92-84. Shamet, Booker, Landale, Okogie, Lee for the Suns. Landale. Oh, he walked. Yes. Underneath the nail. And what now? All right. Remember, Nance has already been teed up. He's in the game. Well, with Alvarado, Graham, and Williamson. And Najee. Bell's up 8. Zion. Oh, he nearly walked. Yep, he did. Easy call. Zion might be a little frustrated. He only has 8 attempts tonight. Now, Zion does have 9 assists, so he has been finding his teammates. McCollum's on the bench. He got cold at the end of the third, but he wasn't alone. All right, Booker, who has not sat down in the second half. Weaves through 10 feet. Floater. No. Foul Zion. And Booker's season high is 51. And unless something drastically changes, he is going to blow by that tonight. He has attempted 25 shots. He also has 5 rebounds and 5 assists. That's a great player. There's no other way to put it. Free throw good. And he can score at will from anywhere. First one good. Second one out. He has missed 3 free throws tonight. That's been his only kryptonite. 92-85. Pels up 7. Williamson around Graham. Up top, chest it back to Graham. Catch and shoot right wing three. That's an air ball. Najee Marshall got it like a pass and missed the reverse layup. Back the other way, Booker. Dribbling by himself like Curly Neal. Shoves Alvarado. Foul on Jose. And Booker back to the free throw line, it would appear. So second personal on Jose. So Booker back to the line. He's 6 of 9. 10:15 to go in Phoenix. Phoenix trying to even up the season series. Chris Paul about to come back in. Free throw is good. .44 for Booker. So Paul in for Shamet. .45 for Booker. Back to a 5-point lead again. 92-87 New Orleans, 10-10 to go in the ball game. Williamson, they've done a great job on him tonight. Nowhere to go. Picked up his dribble, chest it to Najee. Marshall now, sizing up Paul. Got to Zion, goes underneath. Oh, around Landale. And in a very tough layup for Zion. We need more of that, folks. 14 for Z. In just his 9th field goal attempt. Pels up 7. Booker sizing up Najee. He goes to the left wing. Now Zion on the switch. He goes right by him. Baseline jumper. Got the roll. 47 for Booker. Again, why even pass it? I literally wouldn't even pass it if I knew every time I put it up it was going in. Zion triple team. High off the glass. It got the roll. He went right through 3 black shirts. 16 for Z. 96-89. It's basically Booker against the Pelicans. Booker right wing. We back off the double. He picked up his dribble, bounce feed to Landale, and to get it back to Booker near the timeline. Zion on the switch. Drives to the paint. Lay it in. 49 for Booker. Again, why even pass it? He doesn't have to. 96-91. Marshall, left wing, catch and shoot 3. Nope. Rebound to Okogie. Booker, left wing. Now it's feed to Paul. He on the arc. Now Bridges, corner 3. No. Rebound Landale. Yikes. Back out long to Paul. Now Booker driving on Zion to the rack. And 1. Enjoy the show, folks. Just enjoy it. He cannot be stopped. He's got 51, ties the season high, and he'll go to the free throw line. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Nothing. By the way, you didn't get the rebound on that 3. Landale did, and that cost you. Season high 52. Haven't seen anything like this in person, folks. Never seen a performance like this in person. Now you're up 2. Jose, left wing, around Nance. Dotted line floater, got it. Big bucket Alvarado. Booker, in the second half, has 31 points himself. New Orleans has 35. As I mentioned, basically everyone should get off the floor and not pass it. Booker, around Paul, left corner, 3. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Is that a 2? It's a 2. Oh, my goodness. He's got 54. Alvarado between circles. Now Zion right elbow. Drive center of the lane. Finger roll. No. Foul, yes. That shot by Booker was ludicrous. absolutely ludicrous in the left corner.
Touchdown number 2, Jacoby.
He's got 54 of their 96 points. So Williamson at the free throw line, about to attempt his 3rd and 4th of the night. Again, I don't know what you can do, folks. Unless he comes out of the game, you can't do anything. Free throw, no. It is really true in basketball. One guy can single-handedly win the game. And you are witnessing it, unfortunately, on the other side tonight in Devin Booker. He's got 54, and he ain't close to being done. Zion got the second with help of rim and glass. So you're up 3. As Paul jogs into the front court, give it to Booker. Alvarado on his left hip. Center circle. Now Zion on the switch. Booker. Hook pass up top. Paul. Extra pass to Okogie. Goes behind the back. Spins into the lane. Lefty layup. No, and a late whistle. Willie Green is so frustrated down there right now. So frustrated. Fouls on Najee is first. So McCollum is off the bench now. You know, the way he started was like he was on his way to one of these type performances, but he went cold in the 3rd. Booker has not come off the floor. Booker has 6 made threes in this ball game. Oh, oh, wow. That ludicrous shot I told you about, it was a 3. So we're about to be tied, if this free throw is good, by Okogie. So they reviewed it. I did not see the blue sirens down there. 24-point lead. Kerflooey. 99-99. 7 minutes to go in Phoenix. This one's going to sting if you don't pull this one out. McCollum, bumped by Okogie, lost it. Ball is volleyballed and knocked out of bounds by Bridges. Everybody's on their feet. Again, you can see the extra spring now on the Phoenix side. Timeout, Monty Williams. They're on their feet again here at Footprint Center. 6:52 to go. New Orleans 99, Phoenix 99 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Scoreboard. Cheers, Gus Kattengell.
This is the only game still going on. Thunder beat the Grizzlies. Bucks beat the Jazz. Blazers won at Houston. Mavericks lose at Cleveland by 1. And the Heat defeated the Spurs. Clippers also a winner over the Wizards. Todd, back to you.
All right, thanks, Gus. We are witnessing history tonight. This is the most points scored by a Suns player or any player in the history of this building. Devin Booker's got 55. Pels ball, tie game, 6:40 to go. Zion drives in left side, high off the glass and in. So in the second half, New Orleans has 38 points as a team. Devin Booker's got 34 himself. Unbelievable. 101-99 Pels. Booker again. Pulls up from 10. Rim glass. And he just little man Alvarado. 57. Again, this is the greatest performance I've ever witnessed in person. Ever. And no one's ever seen it in Phoenix. Zion in. That's a goaltend on Biyombo. So Zion now has picked it up in the second half. He's got 21 and 9 assists. But you can't stop Booker. Paul, Okogie, Booker, who's played every minute of the second half, Biyombo and Bridges. He's got 36 in the second half. Herb now is going to try to do the impossible and stop this guy. Between circles. Whip it right to Bridges, baseline, cut off, and a cheap foul on C.J. McCollum. And we are over the limit. So free throws for the final 5:51. I'm just going to tell you right now, this game was not officiated the same. No way. Bridges free throw is good. They're going back to Monty Williams complaining last week, and they're making it pay off tonight. This is the 24th free throw attempt coming up for Phoenix. The Pels have 8. 8. Points in the paint, 40-32 New Orleans. Larry Nance is leaving the bench area. He's going to the locker room. Have no idea what. Well, he got clocked in the mouth. He's bleeding from his nose. That's what happened to him. I just saw it. Now Zion, Euro step. Block shot, Biyombo, foul on the way up by Okogie. So Zion's saying, I'm going to have to do it myself. So he'll go to the free throw line. We're tied at 103, 5:37 to go. Again, Larry Nance has a bloody nose. You can see it from up here. Got the free throw. That's Zion's 5th attempt. He's 4 of 5. Dyson Daniels in for Alvarado. Jose's got 10 off the bench. This is my 4th year in the league. I have never seen the points column on a stat monitor and 57 by it. Never. And that's Devin Booker tonight. He's got 30 field goal attempts, and he's made 21. 6 of 9 of 3, 9 of 12 at the free throw line. 105-103. Zion's got 23. Bridges at the nail. Shovels to CP. Left wing 3. And for the first time since very early in the first quarter, the Phoenix Suns lead the ball game. 106-105. McCollum tries to answer in and out no good. Right free throw line extended. 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Paul. Chest it to Booker. Booker, well beyond the arc. He's in range. Bounce feed to Biyombo. Extra passes right corner. Okogie, and a shot is blocked by Williamson. He just blocked Okogie's 3. That's Duke Zion right there. That's Phoenix's first lead since the 5:11 mark in the first. 4:50 to go. Paul going to inbound baseline right. Floated in, deflected by Jonas, but he can't get it. As he fronted Biyombo out of bounds. 4.3 on the shot clock. Ball get inbound just to the left of their bench, sideline right. Now it's feed to Booker. Drives, floats it off the glass. No. Rebound of Kogi. Double pump. Foul on Jonas. Five on Valanciunas. Two free throws for Okogie. That is 22 personal fouls on New Orleans. Phoenix has 11. Free throw brick. 11 fouls in the entire game. Second one. Got it. 107-105 Phoenix. 4:40 to go in this ball game. Herb right wing. One dribble, two dribbles. Drives into the lane. Boy, took contact. Got it to Dyson left wing. Whip it down low. Jonas, lefty layup. Good find by Dyson. As Valanciunas sealed off Biyombo. 107-107. Paul. Around 2 picks. Throw it up to Biyombo. Lay it in off the window. Pelicans defense is null and void. 109-107. You just got to hope they miss. Zion stripped by Paul and then tripped him. Should be a take foul, or is it? Zion tried to split defenders, and then Paul took it away from him, and then Zion tripped him, and it is a take foul. That's the right call. They're saying go to their bench, go to each bench, and they'll check the monitor. I think that should be a take foul. So they'll huddle up. With Tivin, Nansel, and Nagy. And sort this out. 3:56 left in this ball game, and it will be a take foul. So free throw coming up. And now they're going to check to see if it's a flagrant. And that is exactly what Josh Tivin says. So they're going to get a free throw regardless. And then it could be 2 more free throws and then the ball. So circle this sequence. You're already down 2. A sellout crowd, which was completely silent, is in full throat now, thanks to the 57-point effort of Devin Booker. And now his teammates, which really didn't need to do anything most of the ball game, are now following his act. And the free throw discrepancy is now out of hand. 26 attempts to 10. And it's about to be 27 on the take foul. So hold your breath here. Because if this is a flagrant, this is going to be a potential massive one trip down the floor, and they could literally put it away. You know, Zion's got 10 points in the quarter as he's doing his best. But the Pelicans defense has just been powerless to stop the Suns. All right, here we go. Here's Josh Tivin. All right. So it's a take foul, but a common foul. Now, that being said, as my voice is starting to hang on by a thread, we're over the limit. So they're going to get free throws anyway. Because That's 5 team fouls unless they called it player control, which they didn't. They called it a common foul. Booker for his 58th point. Again, that's the only thing that has gone wrong for Booker tonight. He's missed 4 free throws. He'd be over 60. Pels now with 15 turnovers. 109-107 Phoenix, 3:50 to go here in the Valley of the Sun. Booker sizing up Dyson Daniels. Right wing beyond the arc. Crosses through the legs 3 times. Step back 3. Short. Rebound of Kogi. Double team. 1 dribble. Okogie bounce feed out long to Biyombo. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 4. Booker to the dotted line. 10-footer. Short. Rebound of Kogi. Up and under. Off the glass. No. Late whistle on Zion. Maybe it ain't your night, folks. Josh Okogie has single-handedly kept this possession alive. You can't rebound misses. Again, I'm having PTSD from Salt Lake City. That was your downfall in overtime against the Jazz. And now Kogi with 2 free throws. Good. 110-107. Okogie just picked up 2 massive offensive rebounds. Now Nance is in. He was in the locker room with a bloody nose. Valanciunas has been on the floor this entire time, but couldn't grab a rebound. Nobody could. Wow. 111-107. Okogie's got 5 points with 6 huge boards. He's 5 of 6 at the free throw line. You're down 4. 3:10 to go. Zion driving on Bridges. Lay it in good. 12 for Z in the quarter. 25 overall. 12 straight game, 50% or more from the floor. Is Zion Williamson. Booker says, back off, guys. I got this. 111-109. Suns up 2. Zion trying to guard him. The double. Up top, Paul. Paul with the shot clock at 3. Step back 3. Brick. Rebound on the deck taken by Herb. You got to stop. Now Zion front court left. 2.5 to go. Williamson. Chest to Herb. Right wing 3. Online and too strong. Rebound Biyombo. Booker will walk it into the front court. 2:15 left in Phoenix. We're down 2. Booker. Bounce feed to Okogie on the nail. Leave it for Paul. Did he travel? Yes, he did. Turnover number 8 for Phoenix. Timeout New Orleans. Take a deep breath, folks. 2:09 left at the Footprint Center. 4 games between these 2 teams. Phoenix trying to earn a split. Pels trying to win the season series. You have to figure something out here as you trail by 2, 111-109 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
I'm Bob.
minutes to go. Pels ball down 2. Zion Williamson drives center of the lane, shovels it to Nance, put it up. Oh, he missed the layup, but he got fouled on the way up. You had a point-blank and one opportunity. So good find by Zion. He would have had his 10th assist. That's a good foul by Josh Okogie. He's got 4 personal now. You need these 2 to tie it up. Nope, never had a chance. Not even close. Nance has not scored tonight. As a matter of fact, he does not have a shot attempt. Nope. Rebound Bridges. So not only you miss the layup, you don't get a free throw out of it. 111-109. Suns trying to steal it. 95 seconds left. Booker off the curl. Right wing 3. No. Rebound Nance. Up in front of Biombo. McCollum. Hadn't scored in a long time. Drives into the paint. Tied up by Bridges. Good call. McCollum's been stuck on 27 points for a long time. All right, so McCollum and Bridges in the jump circle. 16 on the shot clock. Bridges has the advantage here. And CJ tips it to Booker. 1:20 to go. Phoenix with a 2-point lead. Everybody up again. 42nd consecutive sellout in this building. Booker. Outspeed to Okogie. Between circles now Book. He's blitzed. He bounce fed it to Okogie. Book pass over to Paul. Left angle 3 on the way. And the dagger. 114-109. Now Zion to McCollum back to Z. Crosses over, and Biombo blocked it out of bounds. Not Paul lost it. Actually, Zion lost it. So, comeback nearly complete for Phoenix. One more bucket, and that'll do it. Chris Paul, by the way, with that 3, now has 17. 5 of 7 from distance. This is going to be a painful ride back to the hotel and flight home tomorrow. Booker blitzed again. Got it to Okogie. Chested cross court to Paul. Paul, right elbow. Put it up with 2 on the shot clock. Off the glass, no. Rebound Bridges, tied up by Nance. Ball on the deck. Rolls out to Booker. Shot clock at 10. Get it to Okogie. You got to foul him. And it's lights out, folks. 2 free throws will do it. Painful. 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 So Okogie, one of the heroes tonight. His offensive rebounds. This one is good. And this will seal the deal. They're up 6. You played tremendous basketball for 2.5 quarters, and then Devin Booker took over. Short, no, went in. Ball game. 3-possession lead. Shot clock off, and the season series will be tied up. And the Pels, for the first time this year, will have dropped 3 in a row. All 3 on this road trip, with the Milwaukee Bucks coming in town on Monday night. You gave up 38 points in the third. And now here in the fourth, they've outscored you 32-20. So the Pelicans defense, which has been pretty good most of the year. They got up to top 5, but a lot to be desired in the last couple of games. 9-2 run when it counted the most. And the Pelicans were one of the best clutch teams in the league. Had come in going into that Thursday game in Utah. When I talk clutch, when the game is 5 points either way, differential, 5 minutes to go, that is deemed a clutch game. The Pels before Thursday night in Utah were 11-3. We're about to lose 2 in a row. Herb going to inbound it to Zion, and he got hacked and laid it in as Booker committed the foul. 116-111. Zion now with 27.
Devin Booker is third personal.
Booker's third.
Zion Williamson, shooting 1.
Najee in for Trey. And if you miss this on purpose, try to get a rebound. Well, made it. 18.3 seconds left. You're up 4. Shot clock is off. Okogie can run the baseline if he wants to. Timeout. They'll get it in. So the Suns take their penultimate timeout and will head to the bench. 18.3 to go. And we're back home Monday against the Bucks. That game was already sold out. And then you get a couple of days off. And then the Spurs come in on the 22nd. That's next Thursday. Front of a back-to-back. We'll go to Oklahoma City, who, by the way, won tonight against the Memphis Grizzlies. So you had a chance to tie Memphis, the top of the West. Unfortunately, if you're a Pelicans fan, you saw the greatest performance in the history of the Footprint Center tonight with Devin Booker's 57 points. Literally in the history of this building, no one has scored more points. And there have been a lot of Hall of Famers that have stepped through these doors. Of course, they played at old Veterans Memorial Coliseum way back when. All right, so they get to advance it after the timeout. And Lee sideline left with Zion in his face. Again, it's miracle time now, down 4. So throw it in the backcourt to Booker. You'll foul him. And 2 free throws coming up for Book. So he can get to 59 if he makes them both. I'm trying to think of a moment where the game just completely flipped. And there really wasn't a singular point to where you would circle. It's just, this guy just kept making shots. Oh, he missed it. He's 9 of 14 at the free throw line. Again, if he made his free throws like he normally does, he'd be over 60. Craig in for Lee. Not that one. 58 for Booker. Timeout Willie Green, so you'll advance it. 117-112. The Suns. Well, there's this possibility that you will see this team again in April or May. And I think we found out in the last, 6 days, played them 3 times. We're going back to last Friday. 7 days, or 8 days, 3 games in 8 days, going back to last Friday. That home court is going to be extremely important. Extremely important if these two teams meet. Now, are you going to see a 58-point performance? Who knows? Probably not, but still. Just an incredible performance by an incredible player. Remember, he's got a 70-point effort. That's his career high. So he has it in him, and unfortunately, we saw it tonight. All right, Herb get inbound sideline right with Daniels, Jones, Williamson, and McCollum. Herb. And floated into Z in the paint. Spins right, spins left, throws it off the glass and in. 30 for Williamson. Down 3. You need a steal. Timeout of Kogi. So they have to now take their final timeout. Each team, no timeouts left. Williamson now his 3rd straight 30-point game against the Suns. In the 3 games going back to last Friday, Zion's got 100 points. So 117-114. Both teams without any timeouts remaining and no fouls to give. The only thing that can save you right now is if you can steal the inbounds pass or force a turnover before you have to foul them. And like I said the other night in Salt Lake City, the best you can hope for right now is overtime. Now, we did check that box when Trey made that corner 3 with 2 seconds to go. It has to happen again tonight, but you need a defensive turnover to do it. Jones, McCollum, Williamson, Daniels, and Murphy on the floor for New Orleans. Lee, Bridges, Paul, Booker, Shamet for the Suns. Now, Bridges is in the backcourt. Somebody's got to get him. And McCollum will check him. So Lee on the hash mark left side. Zion in his face, hopping up and down like a bunny rabbit. Lee. And a bounce feed it nearly stolen by Herb. And it's taken by Paul. And now a foul. Oh! Herb was that close. That close. Instead, Chris Paul will now attempt the 34th and 35th free throws tonight for the Phoenix Suns. To your 13. Paul, his first free throw of the night. Good. 118-114, 10.2 seconds left. Jonas in for Herb. Pelicans have 48 points in the paint to Phoenix's 34. And they have 35 free throw attempts. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Dyson. Dyson, front court, leans into a 3 straight away. That's an air ball. It hit the bottom of the net, went out of bounds. 3.8 to go. Bridges trying to inbound it. Throws it in the front court. Booker catches it, will dribble out. No, it puts up a 3 anyway with the glass. He went for 60, didn't get it. You don't blame him. Why not? That'll do it. That is as tough of back-to-back losses as you can remember. Going back to Thursday night, where you lose in overtime to the Jazz, and now tonight, you relinquish a 24-point lead in the third quarter. As Devin Booker, by the way, went over 12,000 career points tonight with a 58-point effort. And you see those stats, you're like, well, he's got to have, 50 points to do it. You never think it's going to happen until it happens. 6th youngest ever to go over 12,000 points. As we were treated to history Booker scored more points than anybody ever in this building tonight with 58. The Pelicans have lost 3 in a row for the first time this year, are now 18-11 overall, and the Phoenix Suns are now 13-3 in this building and are 18-12. And last weekend seems like a distant memory now. So you're going to have to recharge because Giannis, Drew, and the Bucks are coming to town on Monday night. Pelicans OT coming up. Gus and Joe will talk about it. Big thanks to our engineer on site, Mr. Gabriel Trujillo, and our statistician,